Please. This is Gus coming at you. Prison Live Radio. Peace to the brothers and sisters out there. I got a special guest. I got my brother in the building. I call him Mill Will, but bud, introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
Yeah, man, my name is William McCaullum, man. I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina. I've been incarcerated for 21 years, man. You know, I've been wrongly convicted of the crime and everything in which I reside in this prison system for. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a fight that I fight for every day of my life, man. You know, and I can't wait to get out there, back out into society and everything, man, and be the man that I know I can be for my family and for my community and for the world.
Absolutely. Let me ask you, when you said the fight, what sustains you through the fight? Like, what makes you get up in the morning, put your boots on, and keep the struggle going?
Man, what makes me get up in the morning to keep the struggle going and everything is, man, is knowing what my people and everything went throughout history and everything and what we are still going through to this day. You know, massive conservation. With massive conservation, you know what I'm saying, with the youth out there being misguided and being misled. You know, it seems like we're still going backwards, and we lost a whole generation to drugs and guns. And
this call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
Drugs, guns, and poverty and everything that has stricken our neighborhoods and everything, man. So, you know, I'm definitely...
This call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
And that's what I see, my brother.
No, absolutely. But I mean, at the same time, when you say that, I mean, I still know that you doing your thing as well. You put you put positive energy out there, not only for yourself but for others, man. So, can you tell us a little bit about your organization, what it's about, what's the name?
Yeah, it's Behind the Walls Talk, bro. And, you know, Behind the Walls Talk is a platform, and it gives an insight into the hearts and minds of those that are incarcerated that have been deemed voiceless. This is a place where all their stories can be told, their cases can be seen, and the voices can be heard. You know, because, you know, when I was coming up in the system and everything, man, you know, I always looked for somebody that I could reach out to be able to present my case or speak out about the grievances that I have as to be in the institution. But I never had that. So therefore I said, I ain't got this. But when my wife coming to my life and everything, she brought everything into fruition when we came together and created Behind the Walls Talk, this website. And through this website, this is where my voice was being able to be heard, as well as every other prisoner in North Carolina. And I've been presenting the cases and everything, letting them tell their story, letting them tell society what a second chance means to them, and they can present their grievances too as well against the institutions.
No, absolutely. I send my salute on that because that's what we need. We need these platforms of these brothers and sisters behind the wall can be heard and be understood because at the end of the day, like you said, it wasn't there. So we got to create the world that we want to live in, and that's what we do. We don't sit back and complain. We create the world the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? How it's supposed to be made.
Right.
So I'm definitely pleased with that, and I appreciate that.
And I want to add this too, man. You know, because this is the thing, man. Because what I was going through, I see a lot of other brothers going through it too as well, and they still going through it too right now. And I'm able, and I'm glad to be able to be there for them, so their voices can be heard, so therefore they can speak out against the grievances that they have against the institution. You know, I'm proud to be there for them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me up every day. That's what makes me go to bed. That's what makes me rest easy at night too as well. Knowing that I helped another brother, I helped another brother get his voice out there. So, you know.
Word. That's trees. Let me ask you, what do you think what is one of the things that is affecting our community behind the walls the most that you want to prioritize and do something about?
Equal opportunity. I'm going to tell you something. I'm SRG level 3. And with me being SRG level 3, you know what I'm saying, I only get 2 phone calls a week. I only get to see my immediate family members whenever they're able to come see me, and that's if they're able to come see me. You know, I don't get no job opportunities. And, you know, I'm limited in everything, and I got a target on my back too as well. So that said and everything, I can't even. There's some classes that I can't even join. There's some opportunities that I can't even get by joining in classes and stuff like barber school, CDL, everything like that. I can't even get into these classes. So,
right.
That's an equal opportunity. You saying that this individual here is not SRG level 3 or not SRG period, he got the opportunity to do all these things, but you giving me, I don't have the same opportunity that this individual have. But you saying that you have rehabilitation upon your mission statement for everybody all across the board. That's not right. That's not true.
Absolutely.
Because if that was true, then I would have the same opportunity as the individual that is not SRG level 3 or not SRG.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. I definitely
we have to face by being in the system. That's one of the main things because a lot of these guys in here are labeled as SRG, and that's what they set out to do, label us as SRG. So therefore, they can limit us for doing the things that we need to do it and want to do it.
Absolutely. I was validated as well. This is before they had the program. This was back in the late 90s when they had 4 levels to the to the STG. For me, it was used to be called STG. They had me validated because of my inclusion in Nation of God and Earth. And of course, at that time they had us listed as a gang. But the whole point was, if these individuals are the ones that you feel are incorrigible, right? These are the individuals that you say need the most help, then why are you giving them the least assistance, right? Why are you not creating programs to create a better way for individuals that you see as problematic? It's like they want to warehouse those individuals, like I said, like you and I, instead of being able to rehabilitate them. And like you said, that's an initiative. And I think somebody needs to challenge that. I think it needs to be challenged on the face of it. That, you saying you rehabilitating, but how do you rehabilitate with me? Well, you're not giving me any access to any programs other than the same old same. So now I agree with you wholeheartedly on that there. I mean, what do you think that we can do as an individual and collectively that can really upset that and bring that back into balance the way it needs to be?
Speak out, man. We have to contact our local leaders. We have to contact the legislature.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
Because that's what me and my wife do. That's what we do. We contact legislatures. We contact the local leaders and everybody, and we speak out.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
And we speak out against these issues. But it's not just our voices that need to be heard. It's everybody's voices that need to be heard. It's everybody that need to be sending emails. It's everybody that need to be calling them. Joshua Stein, we just sent out letters to Joshua Stein, speaking about the prison conditions, speaking about staff shortages, speaking about everything. But my thing is this. The power's in the people. The Black Panthers taught us, man, that the power's within the people. And if the people realize what's going on, man, they'll realize the control that they really have over society. They'll realize the control that they have to change the things that they're going through in life.
Absolutely, bro. You're speaking the truth. You're bringing it out. And that's the element. Now, we need those elements. I tell brothers all the time, man. Same phone calls we paying $1+ plus for over here in California is free. Now, why do you think that is? It's not because California love them people. It's because the families out in California are united. The people are united, and they raise their voice in unison. And they force the people out there to see as now we're not going to pay this money. And now it's free. I'm talking about every phone call is free. But we paying money for the same exact service. So it shows and proves in the lack of unity what we can do when we do put it together. So I agree with you wholeheartedly. And as we, you and I and our families continue to move forward, man, we're going to link up and we're going to show the world what that look like.
That's right.
No, absolutely. So let me ask you before we close this thing out, and then absolutely, go ahead, add on.
Yeah, another thing, man, about what's going on over there in California and everything, man, I admire the families and the brothers and everything over there in California because they stick together. Even when they stuck together, come together with the hunger strike and everything that they did back in 2012 or 2015, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To take the shutters off of Pelican Bay and change the solitary confinement policy across the board. You know what I'm saying? I salute those brothers, man, and I salute the families too as well, because the families was out there picketing in front of the prison system, in front of those facilities. They was picketing out there, man, in support of them a loved one that was incarcerated. And that's what we need over here in North Carolina. We need our families out there. We need them to be active. We need them to have boots on the ground. You know, we need everybody to be real active, man. That's very important.
Absolutely.
It's very important to be very active, bro.
Nah, absolutely. That's the way you get seeing me. Like you said, power to the people, man. And I think we've lost that understanding of who we are. That just goes back to what we're talking about. So before we close this thing out, man, I wanted to ask, man, do you got anything to add on? Anything that you really want to tell the people and let them know?
Yeah, man. First and foremost, man, I want to salute my wife, man. She's the co-founder of Behind the Walls Talk. Without her, man, there won't be no Behind the Walls Talk. You know,
word.
She supports me,
Absolutely.
She supports me to the fullest, man. And I salute her for everything that she does, man. You know, I honor her, I salute her, and I commend her for her loyalty and her love that she gives to me. Because without her, there wouldn't be no me, man, and my voice wouldn't be heard as the way it is being heard today. You know?
That's peace, man. I feel the same way about the Queen.
The walls too as well, man. That's fighting for their freedom, man. Keep fighting, bro. Keep fighting, man. And I salute you too, Kwame, man. You got a hell of a platform, man. You got a hell of a platform, bro. And I love everything that you're doing, everything that you're striving to do, and everything that you continue to do moving forward. You're doing your thing, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
When I speak to my children, you know, I tell them they have a whole life ahead of them. They have so much in life that they're going to be able to enjoy. So don't feel like the walls are closing in on you or feel like you have to do everything today or at this very moment. Because, no, you don't have to. You can take your time, sit down, strategize, plan, and mobilize. You have time to do all of that. You have a long life ahead of yourself. The world is yours. The world is your the world is your backyard. You have so much out there for you to accomplish and achieve in life. So much that you can do, so much that you can experience. And that's what I want my children to do. That's what I want the youth to do. So, you know, I want everybody to understand that this is what we have to make sure that our children understand. Because a lot of times they feel so frustrated. They feel so backed up against the wall that they'll make irrational decisions. We don't need our children making irrational decisions as if they have to do what they have to do right then and there. I didn't understand the value of life and time when I was out there in society. I got locked up at a young age. I didn't understand the value. I felt like everything had to be done right then and there. But now that I've been incarcerated for over 2 decades, I realized how much time I really had ahead of myself. And now that I go home in 6 years, I now realize that I still have a lot of time ahead of myself to accomplish and achieve all the things that I wanted to accomplish and achieve at that moment when I was young. So that's where my understanding comes from. And that's through my experience. And that's what that's why I let my children know all the time. That time is very valuable and to cherish it. Cherish every moment of it. Don't take nothing for granted. But the main thing is just take your time. Everything will come to you soon enough. Behind the Walls Talk. That's the website. That's where you'll find me, William McCaullum, the founder, and the co-founder, Frankie Falk. This website gives an insight into the hearts and minds of those that are incarcerated. It gives a voice to the voiceless. Because a lot of brothers feel as if they don't have no voice. They have no hope. But we give them that hope. would give them their voice. So please contact us at BehindTheWallsTalk.com. You can go to BehindTheWallsTalk@yahoo.com, or you can contact us at 910-733-7446. Please do so, man. Please listen to these brothers' voices. Please let us know who your loved one is that wants to have their voice heard, what they may be going through in the prison system, the prison conditions that they have to face on a day-to-day basis. We want to hear all of that. We want to put all of that out there in the airwaves for society to see that we're human beings still. We're not savages and monsters that they try to portray us to be. We're human beings just like everybody else. We're soon to be your neighbors out there in society. We're soon to be working alongside you at your job. So please contact us at BehindTheWallsTalk.com.
No, that's peace, though. That's peace. I want again, hey y'all, make sure y'all go to the website, check them out. That's what we need to be doing. Everybody keep supporting each other, support the movement, and let's make this thing happen. It's Dutch signing off for Prison Line Radio. Peace.